The man who chose obsession over comfort, the story of Nikola Tesla. The room was dark except for the hum of electricity. Blue arcs leapt between copper coils. The air itself seemed alive. And standing alone in the center of it all was a man who believed he could command lightning. Not metaphorically, literally. Nikola Tesla did not just want to improve the world, he wanted to redesign it. But brilliance has a cost, and Tesla would spend his life paying for it. Long before the laboratory experiments, long before the rivalry with Thomas Edison, before the patents, the headlines, the applause, there was a boy in a small village in what is now Croatia. Tesla was not like other children. He could visualize objects in complete detail inside his mind. Entire machines, fully assembled. He claimed he could rotate them mentally, test them, improve them, all without touching a single tool. It was a gift, and it was a burden, because his mind never rested. As a young man, Tesla became obsessed with a single idea: alternating current. At the time, direct current, championed by Thomas Edison, dominated electrical systems. But Tesla believed there was a better way, more efficient, more powerful, more scalable. He was right, but being right does not mean being accepted. Tesla moved to America with almost nothing: 4 cents in his pocket, a letter of recommendation, and belief in his own ideas. He briefly worked for Edison. Their relationship was tense. Edison valued incremental improvement. Tesla thought in revolutions. When Tesla proposed improvements to Edison's systems, he was reportedly promised compensation. The money never came. Whether it was a misunderstanding or a broken promise, Tesla left. And with that decision, he chose uncertainty over comfort. This was the pattern of his life. Tesla was not built for compromise. He saw systems differently. He imagined wireless transmission of energy long before the world was ready. He dreamed of global communication networks decades before they existed. But investors prefer predictability. They prefer returns. Tesla preferred possibility. Then came the war of currents. Edison publicly attacked alternating current, even staging demonstrations to show its dangers. Fear is a powerful marketing strategy, but truth compounds. Eventually, alternating current proved superior for long-distance transmission. With the backing of George Westinghouse, Tesla's system powered the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. It was a triumph. The world saw cities illuminated, brilliant, modern, alive. Tesla had won, at least technically, but victory did not bring stability. Tesla's mind had already moved on. He was thinking bigger: wireless energy, free power transmitted through the earth itself. He began construction of Wardenclyffe Tower, a massive structure meant to transmit information and electricity without wires. Investors initially funded it, but when they realized it might not be profitable in traditional terms, funding dried up. The tower was never completed. Eventually, it was dismantled. Tesla had reached too far beyond the present, and the present pushed back. Here is the paradox. Tesla held hundreds of patents. His ideas shaped the modern electrical world. But he died nearly alone, in a New York hotel room, feeding pigeons, talking about inventions that never materialized. Brilliant, forgotten, celebrated too late. So what happened? Was he a genius ahead of his time? Yes. Was he financially naive? Also yes. Tesla chose obsession over comfort, over security, over relationships, over wealth. He refused to narrow his vision to what investors considered reasonable. He believed the world should adapt to the idea, not the other way around. There is something noble in that, and something tragic. Entrepreneurs often romanticize obsession, the all-night sessions, the singular focus, the belief that if the idea is big enough, everything else will work itself out. But Tesla's life reminds us, vision alone is not enough. Execution matters. Timing matters. Alignment matters. And sustainability matters. Tesla did not lack brilliance. He lacked insulation against politics, against financial manipulation, against his own perfectionism. He would abandon commercially viable ideas because something more interesting captured his attention. He chased the frontier endlessly, and the frontier rarely pays immediately. Yet without minds like his, progress stalls. Someone must think impossibly far ahead. Someone must imagine systems no one else can see. Tesla stretched the horizon of what humanity believed was possible. And even when he failed commercially, his ideas seeded the future. Alternating current powers our cities. Wireless communication spans the globe. His fingerprints are everywhere, even if his bank account never reflected it. There is a lesson here. Not that obsession is bad, but that obsession without grounding can consume you. Comfort is safe. Obsession is powerful. The art is learning when to balance the two, when to push, and when to protect your foundation. In his later years, Tesla said, "The present is theirs, the future for which I really worked is mine." He understood something most people never do. Impact is not always immediate. Recognition is not always timely. And growth is not always rewarded in the moment. The room with the blue arcs of electricity is long gone. The laboratory is silent. The tower dismantled. The hotel room empty. But the systems he imagined are humming around us every day. Invisible,